my god. Hello everyone, it's me, Matrix, aka Banking48, and one of the representatives of the House of Infinity. And today, we are here with our Week 5 MCL battle against Scotty Dr. Pepper, a really cool guy, really good friend. And I'll just say this, before I went into this match, I was so freaking nervous. Like, I was on the edge of my sheet. I was on the edge of my sheet the entire time. But, you know, all I gotta say is, when you find out who wins at the end, just GG. GG both of us. We both did well. I really like how he played. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this going. So, to start things off, I start off with Garchomp against his Spirit Tomb. So, I go for the Outrage, and does pretty good damage. He goes for the Hypnosis, but misses. So, he goes for a Sucker Punch, gets some decent damage off me, and then he gets hurt by Rough Skin, and then I just kill him with the Outrage. So, Garchomp's got a kill, so that's nice. Then Frostlass comes out. I bring Frostlass down to 3%, but it doesn't really matter because Ice Beam kills. So, Dragonite comes out, uses Destiny Bond. I go for the Fire Punch. It kills, unfortunately. But Dragonite still got a kill, needless to say. Next out, I send out Haxorus. And right here, I was going to test it just in case to see if he brought out Gengar. But unfortunately, he doesn't. He just goes for a substitute. So, I switch out of Haxorus. I go into Hydreigon. He switches out, goes into Charlie Weasley. And I go for the Dark Pulse. And I knew he was Eviolite because that's what is usually run on Dusclops. And then I go for another Dark Pulse. Luckily, it flinches. So I am so lucky about that. So I go for another Dark Pulse. And Hydreigon gets a kill as well. Then Gengar comes out, gets a kill on me. Tyrantrum comes out. Now here's where it gets interesting. Tyrantrum comes in, delivers a crunch, and lives on 48% from a Dazzling Gleam. He asked me if it was Assault Vest. I told him maybe. And then he goes for the Ice Punch on Golurk, and I live on 1%. Like, what the heck? So, he goes for the substitute. I go for the Stone Edge, but I miss. I think if I would have gone for Crunch instead, it would have actually killed the substitutes. But I get Toxic off. Crunch kills the substitute. So, I know Toxic's going to take effect. So, Tyrantrum with 2 kills, actually. And then finally, Mega Altaria just comes out. He tries to go for the Swagger, misses. And then I just come in with a Hyper Voice, and Altaria gets a kill. So that's a kill for Altaria. Unfortunately, Haxorus did not get a kill, but he still did put in some work with an Earthquake, knocking out a sub that probably otherwise would have done some major damage to me. But besides that, like, GG to Scotty. I was so scared. Like, before the match even begun, what was running through my head, I was thinking, Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam. I knew it was going to be on the Gengar, too. So, when he pulled that, I knew it, I called it, I was so right about it. And then, Tyrantrum, I can't believe Tyrantrum pulled that out of his rear end. Tyrantrum is a freaking beast. I love Tyrantrum so much at this point. Tyrantrum, thank you for the 2 kills, my friend. You did work. I'm so proud of you. Guys, this is a comeback from last week. We may have lost to the ground team last week, but we are still 4-1. But you know what? That doesn't really matter. I'm just so happy that Tyrantrum pulled it out of his rear and lives an Ice Punch, a low roll Ice Punch, and lives a Dazzling Gleam as well, which is so freaking hype. Like, I'm so freaking excited right now. Like, my heart is probably going like 50 miles an hour. And, like, I haven't even drank any coffee today, but, like, I'm just running on adrenaline right now. It's just like, but, yeah, guys, go over to Scotty's channel, tell him GG. He did really, really well. I'm super hyped how well this match went, and even if Sableye had killed Altaria, I still had a backup in Haxorus just in case something happened and went down. But besides that, I am like, thank you, Scotty. You are awesome, an awesome battler, and I was so happy to face you. Last week's loss doesn't even matter at this point. We did it. We conquered one of my fears. But you know what, guys? Like, we have more in the future, because we started off against types that weren't too effective against us, but they had Mons. Then we faced Mud last week, and he had the Mammal Swine, which I knew was going to do damage. I just knew. And then he brought the Scarfed Garchomp, which, you know what, it still works. But yeah, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care. Support the Shepherd Squad in their endeavors to continue being okay at battling. Remember, the dragons always respect the king. So, remember, guys, support the Saffron City Shepherds and support the Saffron City Dragons. Because that's what we are, guys. We are the Saffron City Dragons. And we will conquer. Let us go, my friends, to the next dimension. I will talk to y'all later. Take care. Love you guys. Deuces.